Yo. Just realised my webcam wasn't plugged in. 1 second. Alright, should be good. Let's go. Right, I've got 2 hours in me. Let's get this bread. I'm almost there. What have I got left to do? I need to generally style the website. But that's a weekend job. I'll probably just do that in one full session. Like the basic colors and things are there, but I need to choose a font and color palette and things like that. I have a basic light dark scheme, but it is basic at best. So there's 2 things I want to do. Number 1, at the moment, is sort of rejig this. I'm waiting on new assets coming in, and while I'm doing that, I can tweak this a little bit. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is, I quite like this eye open, eye closed, but I might swap it for an info and then a close icon. Because it gives information on the actual blog, and then, I don't know, maybe I'll leave that. Let's do this first. So I want something similar to this page layout. I've got my subscribe button in the top, and then I've got some front matter here, I've got a title, I've got some interactive buttons down here. And I was wondering if I could do the same. This stems from, if I click this, I can select a tag here. But then if I close this, there's no way of knowing any filters applied, apart from the URL. There's no clear button or anything like that. So if you wanted to go back to the original articles, you would need to reopen the menu and then re-click on this. So I want to move this button down here so it's consistent with the rest of the site. This will be further up. And then I think what I'll do is I'll still allow this to open and close the filters, but if it's open and a filter is selected, then display a clear filters button. I'm not sure how that's going to work for accessibility, but we'll cross that when we get to it. Alright, so let's start by opening the blog page. There's the drop down menu icon, and so it's flipping between that. If I just take that off, then we'll just have this regardless, which is what we want. This entire thing is our collapsible trigger. It's inside a box. Let's do direction vertical. Oh man, after a whole day, my typing is going to be awful. Right. I also really struggle to switch between Mac and Windows because the keys are slightly different. Let's do flex it. There we go. So they're both together. Let's just do a gap of 10. Alright. So that's opening and closing at the minute. Just gonna have a second window open here. What have we got here? We have a title. So let's add a title here actually. There's a collapsible root. So I think I want to be outside of that. Oh wait, do I? No, I don't need to be in. I think I just want a box here. I'll probably want it inside of here. Let's do a text title 2. Technically this could be an H1 because I'm not, I have an H1 up here I think, yeah. Maybe, we can change that later. It's not what I wanted at all. We got here. There's 20 gap between that, which I think is what I have here. So we're so slightly different because we have an icon there, which I'm not gonna have. We go here. That's 72, which halved is 36. So there's 36 plus whatever the gap is here. $46, $42, so there's 52. And then there's some change there. But if I make this the same size, it should be 52 pixels. Just gonna note that down. That gets that in line, and then I'm using an H2 here. So that should line up there. And at the moment, that should be 40 between the pair of them. Looks like a lot. Inspect. Bring this down here. Nah, I've miscalculated something here. That's 72 high, and it is cut in half. So it is perfectly centered on here, right? So if that's 72, then from here to here must be 35. And then whatever the padding here is, or did I read the wrong padding? Padding top's 4. Just 16. So it's 48. So it's 36 here. Oh my god, I can't even add. 52. Mental arithmetic is awful. Let's, if that's at 40 already. Oh, that has the gap. Okay. So that has the gap of 40. So instead of fucking with that, let's just what's the article? I just need that down to a space 4. This one. Spacing vertical 10. That 2. Okay. I think that should be 4. Just put 10 on the bottom. Cool, so that should have spacing 4, and then that should have spacing 10. We should be able to test that by flipping to this. Oh, this is a different spot. I arsed that so badly. Oh, it's because it's scrolling to the top. That's not so bad, right? Still looks like it's moving. Yes. It is because, go back to the blog. Here we have this title. We have a box with the subscribe link here. Let's do a box here instead. Oh, just get the Windows shortcuts mixed up. Let's move the pair of these in here, and we'll do justify content. Space between. Then actually, I think they're centered. And that will give me the extra couple of pixels, and that's what the gap was, because previously it was aligned to the top of that. So I now have a box here, which means I need to make this vertical. Let me flip it like that. And now we have that gap. And then we have the space. Then we have the spacing, 4. And then we have the gap of 10. So now I'm going to do a very scientific thing and put something on the screen and then flip it. Yeah, cool. Nice. Alright, so that's there. There's some front matter here, which I'm probably not going to match. What could I put in? I could put in the total number of articles. Powered by Notion. It feels like a billboard. Total number of words. Don't think I can track RSS subscribers. Total number of categories. Total articles, total categories, and oh, maybe that's where I could track the filtered by. Maybe I could have like total number of articles, total number of categories, and then filtered by, and then just have it as all by default. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so we're gonna need a box here. And then we'll need one here. And this is going to be our front matter. So we'll do a direction of vertical. And we'll do some front matter. Annoyingly, these really shouldn't be in this component file because they're one-time use, but I've kind of got them all here. So let's just copy this and do articles total count. So get the total, whether or not it wants to give an icon. We'll say total number of articles, and let's go to radix icons. What are we going to use for articles? It's probably going to be a document of some form, although I need to watch because I'm using this for print, so I probably don't want to use that. Number of articles. Pencil 2 is exactly what I want. Pencil 2, and then the formatted total. Total is passed to this. That. I'm going to call this posts total count, just because I'm referring to it everywhere on the site as posts. So that's consistent there at least. This isn't so bad because it's just flavor text. And we'll do post total count, and the total will be 10 for the moment. Let's jump back. Icon, brilliant. So we can grab that. So we get 10 articles. And then we're going to do grab that. Posts categories total. Alright, what are we going to do for categories? Mix? That's not a terrible idea. If I don't find something in the next 20 seconds, I'm going with mix. Toolbox. Go a bit more abstract. I mean, lightning bolt doesn't mean anything. ID card. Let's go mix. No. Always change it later if you don't like it. Get 10 articles. And categories count. Total will be 20. Give me an icon. We've got 20 categories. And then finally, post active filters. I think I refer to them as tags. Yeah, post active tags. Tags is going to take an array. Pass icon as well, just for consistency. This could easily just live in the other file, but everything else is in here, so just keep rolling with that. Post active tags. Tags. I need to type these at some point as well. Formatted. Don't think I actually want this here. I got here. Maybe I could actually just this going to give me a... Is this going to error? Yeah. Blech. Let's go into a blog. And then I have this, which is the, let me just do this. So this is in frontmatter. I'm pretty sure this is just, oh no, not in frontmatter. Post tags. Tags is coming in as an array of tags. That's cool. And I have an icon. Yeah, I just want to use this post tags. That's good. Get out of here. Oh, it's called post tags. Oh, it's soul destroying. Okay, so tags. Is this stack? And I'm just gonna have to add these quickly. Maybe go back to the blog page. Right, now we have this. So we've got some front matter now. So we've got total number of articles, total categories, and then no tags. So the first thing we'll add is the default state. Post tags. Here's our icon. And here we have a box. You'd probably say tags.length up over it. Otherwise, text headline, just so it's a bit bigger, and then it fits with the rest of the text. And we probably want to give it color of secondary. There we go. Okay, so if no tags are passed through, that doesn't really make sense. What happens if I do this? I actually don't mind this, because if I showed all the tags here and then I filtered by a tag, I could either do that, which is quite nice. But then can I get two similar states? Maybe this one would just update. Is this the same component though? No, it can be, because that shows numbers. So what is going on with my lighting? It's going to be the trigger. If I give this flex grow, nothing happens. It's 50-50. That has flex grow. Got the gap. Ah, is that width? That's why. That's not terrible. So. Ooh. I want it around there. I think that's the kind of sweet spot. Let's put a gap of 10 between them. That has flex grow, and because this is vertical, if we do CSS, let's do width. Rest of the page, see where we're at. Okay. It's actually not terrible. What if I now did flex basis? 40%. 45%. There we go. Gonna have to change that later. Completely sold on this, to be honest. This can be tags.length. Posts. There's more posts, right? 12 articles. And let's just go to streaming. Go. So there's a gap of 6. This should be a list. So we'll do as an unordered list and do the role of list. Let's do gap of 6. Oh my god, my typing. Yep. And then we'll put billions at the end. Get a gap of 6 here, and then I'm guessing there's a gap of 10 here. Look at that. That's the Sorry, just got humbled. Just gonna reply to this quickly. 1 second. Right. 12 articles, 10 categories, and these are my active ones. I mean, you could argue, do I even need this? What if I just click these? It's kind of cumbersome, right? To like... Advantage to this is it shows me how many there are. Advantage to this means you don't need to collapse this. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. 2 minutes. All right. Yes, I might just click this. Let's get rid of this. This is the problem with designing on the fly, right? You just end up going through like 3 or 4 different iterations. I think I prefer that. This feels quite clunky. Like the implementation's cool, but I don't know. The overall design's a bit clunky. Unless you're like shifting the layout. How does that look? That could just be full bleed. let's add that in now actually. So we can just say breakpoint 2. Like basis. 0? Oh no. I want it at 45% here. And then I don't want it here. Breakpoint 3 maybe? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I've got this on the other screen. I'm just let me see if I can pull this in. I'm just trying to work out. I need this. There we go. Trying to make like an accessible card. This is actually this. That's why I was curious. And I found out that it's okay, but I can't command click this link. So there are two problems with this. One is I missed. So this is on click. I'm just gonna add an on link click. Call this handle link click. So this is the link being clicked, and this is the card being clicked. So we've got these, and now link clicked. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, there's that doubler. Ah, that's fine though, because the card is being clicked, and then the link ref is being clicked, which is clicking that. So that's not so bad. There's only one firing. Yeah, that's fine. Command click though. Let's see. I also want to be able to command click to open in a new tab. Oh, I'm on Windows, so it's control click. I do it there, it'll open in a new tab. Alright, cool. Always learning. Right to my problem. So this is fine. I quite like, I don't think I want it to go any further than this. And then when I drop into tablet view, we split the full thing. How is this going to look? This was the reason that I actually wanted this in the first place. It's because you go here. And this takes up a bunch of space. This would take up less space if... Let's take this out for the moment and remove the gap. Good. Not terrible. Not scalable. And also this is now below the fold. These are also quite small as well, so they don't have the 44 pixel hit rate, or hitbox, sorry. What if instead passing all tags in here? I passed an array of query.tag. Let's be an array of strings. It can be. Pass it in. Let's just pass it in like this just now. Well, you're not a fan of that. Let's pass an empty array just now. And instead of doing all, there's a couple of approaches here. We can either have the button back, let's put this back in. When we click this, it can either show the appropriate tag here, or it could say React articles here. It could update the title. I quite like the idea of this being dynamic. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to add a, what have I got here? Styled icon button. And I have a collapsible trigger here. I have multiple collapsible triggers. Yep, those two. And then for this one, this top one, I'm gonna add a cross to icon. There's a cross. Two is good. I actually like that. And I only want this to appear if there's an active filter. So let's add that up here. Filtered posts. Where am I dealing with tags? Let's see. Post. There's active tag, and if query tag exists. They just make that a Boolean. Swap that. If there's any active tag, filter it by the tag. Otherwise, show all posts. And then on this button, I'm going to say, is there an active tag? There is. Give me this trigger, and if there's not, error. And if there's not, do this. There's nothing here. Flip in between them. Then if I click this, now an active tag, and I want this to be clear filters. So the title for this will be clear filters. I'm not sure I actually need the visually hidden here if I've got a title, but I'm just going to put clear filters. Clear filter? People are probably going to have one, and I actually can only filter by one at the moment. So we'll have clear filter here. This will only show if there's an active tag. This will show. Actually wonder, so there was a drop down icon, yeah. I was kind of hoping there was an opposite of that with like an up arrow. Is there anything with an up and down arrow? Not really. Yeah, I mean these kind of mean something different, right? Alright, we'll just leave it as the drop down for now. Suppose there's an active. No, it's not. Does this have an active state? Must do, right? Button type, data state closed, data state open. Okay, we can work on styles later, but if this is open, then we can just keep this white, I think. If I click this, it will collapse everything. And then what do I want here? Icon button. One click. Handle filter. I think. We're just going to push, because it's a button. Query. Just push to path name here and don't scroll. So filters are open. Just need to make sure. There's a box here, aligning items, flex end. That's weird. Oh, because it's vertical, so. I want to make sure that that button stays at the bottom, regardless or not of whether the close button is there. So send. This hides and shows the filters. I select a filter. This button will appear. That gap is horrendous. what is the actual gap between gap of 4? Yep. Tag is currently React. If I open and close this, if it was open and then I click this, it's slow, but I think it does what I need. Just double check. I'm clicking on this icon button, push to the current path name, and it will remove the query string and it will not scroll the page. Seems fine. Instead of having it jumping in and out, I could instead have it as just always, it's always there, and then it's here. So that should be disabled just now. The icon button, it's just a button. Pops are passed into it. Yeah, that should be disabled, but it ain't. Hold on. I should be clicking that. Let's just read. Yeah, why is it so slow? There's nothing here. That should be disabled. Which isn't. Could manually style that, but it's weird that I can't pass this through. Takes button props. Just takes button HTML attributes. That's a link. What else is a button? Share. Share is a button. Okay, so that's applied the disabled attribute to this. So let's look at the radix collapsible, because that's not passing disabled attribute. Trigger. Ooh. It's child. Put it on the wrong thing. Should be on that. Out of interest. I just gave that button there. Shit. Yeah, see how disabled's not on there. So it's not the collapsible. You just say it's true. disabled. Let's pass ARIA disabled as well, just to see if we get anything here. So nothing's being... Oh, it's because I'm adding it to the wrong thing. Okay, so they're both here. Just remove that a second. Yeah. But if I turn this into a collapsible trigger, there's no way to disable it. That's annoying. What if I just made this a styled icon link? This wasn't a collapsible trigger. That's because it's missing an href, which would be /blog. Excellent. Oh, it's because I disabled all my buttons. Nice. Mild panic attack there. Let's go back to the blog. So this is now a link. And it just clears the buttons. So what if that is active? Let's come out of this because I don't need to be in here. See, I'm already on that. To close this. This may be a bit hacky. In fact, it will be because it wouldn't be accessible then. I could add CSS here for pointer events, but it would never say disabled. Disabled. Let's put this bit in, then we'll deal with that. I'm going to click on this, which takes me to tag React, and I want this to update and give me a React tag. So, good frontmatter, got post tags, we're looking at query. This is just checking if it's active. So, I want the tags passed into this to be the query tag. So let's just close this, go here. Here we have the post tags. And let's do const active tags. So query.tag type of query.tag. It's a string. How do I pass? Would it be comma separated? Would it be like React tech? Like that? How can I pass multiple properties? There's multiple properties, so. Yeah, there we go. I just want comma separated. So in that case, it will always be a string, right? Who can I split comma eliminated to an array? You do join to go the other way. How do you do this? So you split it. Nice. You split back the comma. Go. Active tags. If query tag exists, then do query dot tag split. Just do that. Interestingly, that says query.tag can either be a string or an array of strings. Query. I force it to be a string. Active tag. I can rename this, but just want to see if it works. So we'll do if active tags exists, then do active tags dot split the string with a delimited comma. Otherwise, return an empty array. Nope, so the active tags are React just now. But at the moment, we can only have one tag active at a time. So handle tag change is going to be query tag do a let for just now, right? We'll say let current tag equal the query.tag. Then we'll say if current tag equals tag name current tag this is gonna get complicated but complex quickly. So remove a value. Let's do like current tag 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 name an empty string. Otherwise Current tag. Okay. It's good to know. Fix that later. Okay, so let's do that. Active tags, undefined. Get this, do productivity and current tag.concat. Tag or an empty string. There's no productivity, and the active tag is productivity. And if I click React, current tag, hold on, I'm trying to do different things here. Current tag, productivity. Productivity now exists, which will be here. And it doesn't equal, I'm going to choose React, which should be this. We should add this on. Okay. Just one join. Yeah. See the strings, that's what I did there. String. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Just thought there was a better way. Productivity. Oh. Current tag. Current tag. Length. Had far too much wine to be doing this sort of logic. Cool. Productivity is the current tag. I click React. It's productivity, comma React. And I'm going to need to update the URL to do the same thing. So handle tag change. Ah, yeah, this is working. So if I click React now, that should remove this. it has done the opposite. If the current tag equals the tag name, replace the, it's not right. If current tag I feel like this is way more complicated than it needs to be. Because you're going to end up with random commas if you do this. What if, and this is too complicated, there's no need for this, especially because this can accept an array of strings. So here's the tag name. Let's do query.tag. So I prefer this stylistically. This would probably be the easiest to implement. First method will create multiple keys with the same name. I'm pretty sure that means the server needs to be able to handle it. Something that was frozen. Is the tag active, right? So we can look at query.tag. Includes that freaks because this can be a string or an array of strings. Can I do that? So this, and let's just put that as tag name for just now so it works. And then, whoop, that's definitely not what I want. Filter. See, that's the problem, right? I passed an array to this. I said query tag. Yeah, doesn't look right. Type of query tag. If it's a string, query.tag. Otherwise, query.tag. No, you're not enjoying that unexpected token. Surprised that it's horrible code. Store that in a var. I feel like with a fresh set of eyes, this is a 30-second fix. Handle the tag change. At the moment, if I just pass this tag name in, let's try and talk this through. Let's go. This is okay, so let's get rid of this. This is what we have, right? So if I click this and do this, this updates to productivity. So this now exists and the string of productivity exists. Okay. So the tag names here. Const tags. Tags equals product. Nope. Equals query dot tag dot split tags query dot tag. It's a string. Can I force it to be a string? Don't know how to. Okay. Active tag is query.tag as a string, right? We're going to force that to be a string. And then we're going to do const active tags active tag dot split this. Let's look at the active tag. The active tags. Let's start fresh. Always good. The active tags is this or an empty array. Active tag. Ooh, let's do this. Filters. Active tag is undefined because there is no query parameter. Active tags, therefore, is an empty array. And we're pushing the tag name up there. Okay, so what happens if I now press React? Active tag is the current, okay, current query param. Split it. So that'll put it into an array. If the tag name active tags includes the tag name active tags. I could filter, but how do I remove? How do I remove the element? I need to give an index there. I'm just going to filter. But that can't wake up tomorrow and see what absolute garbage I've written this evening. The active tags, I'm going to concat the tag name. Go with the tag name, current query param, and the active tags. So we've got the filters, I click productivity, the tag name that is clicked is productivity, which is correct. The current query parameter is undefined, which is correct. And our active tags now is productivity, which is what we want. If I click this, what do I expect to happen? If I click this, the tag name should be productivity, the current query parameter should be productivity, and the active tag should be an array of 0. Close. Ah, that sends nothing through. Is interesting. I do that on the component. Tags toggle. On value change, I'm passing an on change to the tag toggle. On change, I'm handling the tag change. What's this? I didn't realize nothing gets passed through. Tag name. That makes it slightly easier. Does it? Because if I'm passing nothing through, it's not what I want. Because how am I going to know which one to remove? Right. That's actually really annoying that that goes through as an empty string. I feel like I'm doing that. Where was it? I'm on the index. Tag toggle. Handle tag change is what I'm manipulating at the moment. I feel like is a toggle group. Is there a multi-select? Let's see. Go keyboard. Supports single and multiple press buttons. RTFM. No, 1 second. Of course, this component accepts multiple values. How do I get it to accept multiple values? Default value. When the type is single. Cool. So let's make the type multiple, and that's going to freak out. Because value is now not acceptable. Array of strings. Controlled value of the pressed items when type is multiple. Must be used in conjunction with on value change. Yep. And I need to pass through. Instead of passing through a string, I pass through an array of strings. Tags toggle. Okay, so I'm passing through an array of strings here. So what happens now? I click this. The tag name is an array. Oh, let's start fresh. We're on the blog. Let's get the filters. We hit productivity. That's what we would expect. The active tag is productivity. And if I click this, it should be back to an empty array. Excellent. Previous value filter is not a function. Let's get rid of all my garbage logic. Does not do anything. It's just productivity is an array, empty array, single array, multiple array. That's much easier. And now if I click this, there we go. All right, so if I just do this, I can pass tag name dot split, and then I do that. We're on blog. Tag name dot split. It doesn't exist. Then we'll do that. That should be an array of strings. It is late, and I am inebriated. I'll put that down to that.
Leave soon.
Productivity. I should update this. I should remove this. Oh, fuck you, man. Tag name. Otherwise, string. Tag name array of 1, right? Tag name of 0. Tag of productivity. Why do I keep getting that? What is not? Previous value dot filter is not a function. Here we're empty. Get the filters, hit productivity. Tag name that has been passed to the function is an array of strings. The new tag that I want, which is here, is a string. Because there's only one element, it doesn't add the delimiter. Tag name will always exist here, so I shouldn't need that. The new tag is this, right? So that makes sense. So I should update the new tag. What I don't understand is where that other one is coming in. Let's try a different approach. Let's have productivity first. So the tag name is coming in as an array. Here is the string that we want to add, and we're going to pass the new tag to the query. If I now hit react, goodness. new tag. It's because I'm passing it as a string here. This is flipping between either a string or an array of strings. So I'm clicking the filter and an array of strings is being provided. I'm then turning that into a comma delimited string, and then I'm splitting it, and that's why you get that PROD. Type of let's just say if the tag name is a string. That'll never happen, because we're going to say this can be a string. Should have picked something simpler. Where's the type? Here we go. Yeah, I should have like styled the buttons or some shit. New tag is productivity. New tag is productivity React. It's URL encoded. Don't know if I clicked that there. To deactivate. What am I missing here? Type is multiple. So I don't get any time if the type is multiple, it will pass an array of strings. So that should always take this. Once query parameter at the minute. It's query.tag. Query tag, which will be a comma split string. Let's join that. I don't understand why that's an array of strings. Like, if that's an array of strings, why can I not just pass that? I just get rid of all of that. Can't I just pass? So I don't get. And if I can, and I've just been doing the wrong thing, then maybe it's time to go to bed. That works. And that works. Oh no, it doesn't. It is active. Okay, that looks like me. Util posts. Filter posts. Post tags. Active tag name. This can be multiple. Active tags. Active tags includes any uppercase. Activity. I think it's time to go to bed. Filter posts. It's active. This is all tags. Post. Oh, for each post. So this has, each post has its own tags. So let's say family and pets. I could say it's active. Any of the post tags, active tags. So I just need one of these to come back. So sum is correct. The active tags, which is an array of strings, includes the name. So if family is included in active tags, return is active. That seems fine. Everything seemed fine for a while, and it has been far from fine. It's doing that same thing, where it's splitting the string. Tag change. Just join it here. No, split. Always get it wrong. Then it's no longer an array, right? Always get it the wrong way around. That's the ripping, right? Because now, suppose I'm just updating that every time. I've made this way more complicated than it needs to be. Productivity. Why are you splitting? Interestingly, I can push an array of strings to this. So like, why is that an array of 13? It's just checking if it's active. This is just checking which of the posts to filter by, which is all by React, which is what they are. Shit, I clicked that by mistake. Is this the first session I'm going to finish not actually completing a feature? Tag name is an array of 1, array of 2, array of 3, array of 2. So it should now be productivity and ally. So no. That's what I'm doing. That's what I don't get. I don't get it. Always be an array of strings. Why don't I just always pass tag name to the query parameter? I don't understand why that won't work. Because that should overwrite it every time. Productivity, array of 1. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason when I push it, it doesn't enjoy that. If I remove that push, ooh, it doesn't like removing it. Fucking mind. This and Is it because query.tag is coming back? So I'm grabbing it from here, right? Right, last chance, and then I'm off to bed. Type of query dot tag. Filter post back. Let's delete this and let's refresh. Undefined is the tag name. Oh, nothing will happen here. So that's working fine. If I then push it, I want to update the query object, and I want to update the tag property, and I want to pass an array of strings to that. What does the type of query tag become? It's never string. So is active tags filtered posts? That is a string. Okay. So let's just say it's active tag, just because that's written like that. So into the filtered posts, active tags is going to be a string. And post tags is going to be this, and const query tags is going to be the active tags split the string, comma delimited value. And then if the query tag includes that, then it's active. Tag name array1. Fuck. Do you mean it's not a function? What? Filter posts. Filter is not a function. So where am I filtering? Probably in filter posts. Previous value dot filter is not a function. Filter posts. It's taken in posts, which is an array of blog posts. I don't know why that would change. It's the only like filter that I can think of. I thought this would be a 10-minute task. So that's 12. Yeah, it's something to do with just doesn't like this push. Filter posts by query.tag. And let's say this either be a string or an array of strings. My ego now won't let me do this until I go to bed until I work this out. Query tags, type of active tags, it's a string. Do something, otherwise do something else. That's a string. Active tags. Split. Otherwise, active tags. This will now always return an array of strings. Say that a post is active. Any of the post tags are included in the query tags. That to me makes perfect sense. Array of 1. I'm missing something. Something elementary here. Let's take a look at the post tags and the query tags. Right. See how we're like flipping between different ones here? That's probably not a good sign. That's why. Actually, no, because I'm... No. Breaking it down. So there's the name. But that's not a good sign. Filter posts is being called why is it being called so many times? Because it's filtering through each post. Got you. That doesn't need to be defined every time. And that is what a sober mind would have realized. Query tags can just be here. They're not going to change. These are tags associated with a given post. idea what I'm doing wrong here. Oh, something's unsaved here. It's never a good sign. Let's just jump that back. There are no query tags. Query tags are undefined at the moment. Here's all the posts. Here's all the tags. Let's move. Oh, there we go. Time. Let's move that down here. Let's work out. It's active. Right, none of them are active because nothing is selected. Let's clear that and hit this. So the articles here should include productivity. That part's fine. This is just sending. I give up. I give up. I don't know why that's sending. This works fine. If I just log this, it's fine. But for some reason, when I push this, it doesn't like this. If I do the join now that my filter posts can handle either a string or an array of strings, everything's false. Deactivate on press change. The filter is not a function. I've got no idea what's throwing that. Give me all posts, right? Now I don't feel so bad when I was trying to put that crazy logic in. Oh yeah, let's remove this for now. I'm just gonna go back to. So the reason I'm doing this is because there's now no effect on the tag change. Shouldn't make a difference. Activity. So whenever I hit a second tag, it turns the first tag into a concatenated string. And it only does that the first time. And now all that's left is this. Value change. Types of property tag and event are incompatible. Tags are going through onto here. Toggle group root. It's because I've typed it wrong, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Toggle group root. Toggle group. Toggle group dot props. Okay. Ape is missing. You happy with that? You're gonna see on. You having a laugh, mate? Oh my god. Type is multiple. Which means I should need that. Right, are we happy here? There we go. If that fixes my problems, then I quit web dev. Productivity. Oh no, I still fucked up the tags. That's fine. Okay, I don't feel so bad. I thought I had fixed it. What if we say the query tag is always going to come through as a string. What if I pass the value here? Say tag value. Query.tag is a string. I feel like I've written that like 20 times now. If that's a string, query.tag split the comma. Otherwise, just give me the query tag. That will always give an array of strings, right? Which means I can now pass that to this, which means it will always get an array of strings. Toggle group root, and then yeah, and that should be fine. Should have been a 5-minute fix. I'm not sure how we ended up here. So the query tags are here. Coming into filter posts. Okay, so let's do this as the query tags for this. Let's make sure that we pass that in to here. And then we're going to take these query tags. We are going to filter the posts by the query tags. I'm going to go into filtered posts. Which will take this, which will be an array of strings. Just call this query tags. Which means we shouldn't need this. And let's handle nothing arriving here. So if it's a string, do this. Okay. Activity. React. What activity React? Activity. And then nothing. Interestingly, that still stays highlighted. Query tags. Query tags. if it's this, return this. If there's no query tag, return, what's an empty string? Oh no, it's going to split. So just return an empty array. Otherwise, return query.tag. So this should always give me an array of strings. And we're filtering by that. So let's go into the filter posts and just say if query tags dot length does not exist, exit early, and return posts, which will do this by default. And then if I filter by ally, I should update the menu bar and filter the posts. What I need to work out is if I do ally and CSS and JS, if I want to show both of these or if I only want to show articles that have both. Probably show all of them. It's interesting as adding it like that, yeah. So adding it multiple times instead of the comma delimited. Okay, so we should need this. I'm just going to push that in. I don't think I need this one. I can't disable a link. That was filtered by productivity, and then I clicked that. href. Okay, I need that not to scroll. I can do that later. Okay, here's my front matter. Post tags. I'm going to pass the query tags in here. Join that. I could just make this its own component, post active tags. I think that would be the easiest way here, and then just pass. Yeah, let's do post active tags. Tag toggle here. Shouldn't need this anymore. Front matter. So we just post tags. So let's just make one next to it. I'm just going to say post active tags. Post active tag props. Tags is actually just going to be an array of strings here. An icon is provided, and that's what we want. Original tags. There's tags. All tags are passed in there. Say query tags. Tags. So I'm going to have to match them. You found this. There we go. And then in here, we're returning everything in the minute, right? But we're going to get tags. Query tags. Because I'm tired and I put it in the wrong place. Go in here. It's going to be an array of strings. That is going to be an array of tags. Where are you at? What's active tags? Okay, so we have the query tags. I'm going to rename this, but just to keep the momentum going, I'm going to say the tags to render. So I'm going to do x.filter for each tag. Query tags includes tag.name. So go through all the tags, work out the tags to render, which should return an array of tags. If that has tags to render, then we've got these. Which means if I now close this, I'm going to do what is that in uppercase? Maybe I can just make this an ox now. Yeah. We'll filter this. And that shows like that. How is that on mobile? What is the mobile experience of that? Not loving it so far. valid use case now for if that's just a link. Query tags, length. And then just gonna rename this to blog. So we're on the blog. I can see there are 12 articles, 10 categories, and an all filters. An ominous button here. Button. Gonna show me a bunch of tags. Oh, that's killing me. If I click on this, I can see some sort of state update here. I wonder if I should close it. Maybe not. I feel like I clicked that. Yeah, I think I did. Or if I click them all. See, there's not a lot of space there. Which makes me think these buttons should be... I don't know. I don't know. What I'm going to do is go into the front matter. Let's look at post tags, and it's active if tags are being passed in here, and we have query. Query.tag.length, because it's an empty array. So if we do this, it should all be active. Add filters. This should go to React. This should appear, and it shows all. And you can see it's highlighted. Interestingly, for the post tags, I'm gonna have to do the same thing here. Tags. Posts. Query. And that'll return. Shit, what is that? What is type query? Parsed URL query. Query tags, which will return an array. Grab this, pass the query. grab this, go into the front matter, and then be able to use that here as well. And here we can say query tags doesn't have a length. Query tags includes. There we go. Well, we got there. Not sure how we got there, but we got there. I'm not entirely happy with the functionality, but at least it's something, right? Now I can. Initially, there is nothing here. I'm saying there are 12 articles, 10 categories, and I'm currently filtering all filters. Maybe I need a better tag here. Wish there was like a little, you know, like a suitcase tag or something. I don't see anything for like filtering. Crop frame. No, none of these really fit, do they? Nah, stick with what we've got. I think we currently show by all filters. If we hit this, need to fix that. I mean, it's kind of nice that the numbers there. It's on a grid instead of flex, so I can't just allow it to wrap. I think I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, we may go into that. Because there's no point. There's no point in reducing the padding, there's no point in hacking it together. It's only on the smallest iPhone that that's going to be a problem. One thing I wanted to do is on a Next.js link, what can I sort it up? Now that is on my styled icon button. Styled icon link, which is just a regular link. disable scrolling, so I can pass scroll false. So I should be able to pass that on this. Then that should at least prevent it from firing up to the top of the page. So if we go back to this, come down here, it should filter. Why are you freaking out? Interestingly, I don't get the autocomplete for that. I want to write it to the DOM, which I don't. Title clear filter, yeah, that's fine, it's not added. That's fine. As long as it's not appended it as a prop, I think we should be all good. Okay, I think now that this is in a reasonably working state, one last thing, let's go to frontmatter here. Most active tags. I always want these to be active, right? Yeah. These tags will always be active, so. All these active tags. Do that. Still undecided if I had React and family, if that should show no articles. If no articles had React and family as a tag. For now, this is fine. Kind of works with my styling because it means both of these could be lit up, technically. So like CSS and JS, or pets and family. So if I blitz this, and then do pets and family. Too quick. Yeah, both of these are lit up, but only this one. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, commit. Oh, one thing I noticed actually, if I click this, spacing seems ever so slightly off. And it is because there is no emoji. Interestingly, there's no emoji on here, but I go to the streaming page. Should be a magic, I think it's this, styled content container. So there's the avatar and stuff, yeah. And then if I go to the blog index, here's my hero. Did I do the wrong one? Collapsible root, visually hidden, container. There we go. So that should be the same. It is not. Now too high. Do I want to go the opposite? Because there's no emoji. Yes, I'm not using it. I go the extra. That is a problem for another day. That'll be, again, that'll be a 2-minute fix as soon as I've had a full night's sleep. Just put that back to a box for now. Let's go back to this being blog page. And let's come out of that. Well, that wasn't the cleanest code I've ever done in my life, but I got there. Pushed up. And a local dev. Alright, so this session just worked on this blog layout. We added a blog title here, a filters button. We added some front matter where we show the total number of articles, the total number of categories. We are currently not filtering, so we're showing all articles. We can click the filter button. We can click on a filter and it will filter by that one tag. We have also added multiple tag filtering. So if we hit productivity, it will show us both React and productivity articles. It will also show the current active categories here. So if we close this menu, we can see what we're currently filtering by. We also added a clear filter button, which will remove this. However, that is still scrolled to the top of the page. Again, that's for next time. Alright, thanks for sticking with me. Catch you next time.